The Ferrari Enzo. Released in 2002, this is literally Ferrari's peak Formula One dominance, crammed right onto public roads. Let's get right into it. Now, getting your hands on one of these? Yeah, good luck. You had to already be on Ferrari's ultra-exclusive VIP list. They only made 399 of these absolute masterpieces for the road. That incredibly low production number locked in its legendary status and total exclusivity from day one. You couldn't just walk into a dealership and buy one. Ferrari chose you. Section 1. Formula One on the road. So how exactly do you make a championship-winning race car actually work for a trip to the grocery store? Well, you pack it with unprecedented street tech. We're talking a wildly advanced, super lightweight carbon fiber body, plus, and this is a huge deal, this was the very first Ferrari road car equipped with carbon ceramic brakes, so you're getting immense stopping power that just doesn't fade, even if you're hammering it on the track. And connecting you to the machine, a heavily automated F1-style gearbox delivering violent, lightning-fast 150 millisecond shifts. To give you that true Formula One feel, sequential LED lights right on the steering wheel would light up one by one, telling you the exact millisecond to pull the paddle. Moving on to Section 2, the V12 powerhouse. Let's break down the pure, unadulterated numbers of this incredible engine. Sitting right behind the driver is a naturally aspirated 6-liter V12. That means it punches out a massive 660 horsepower using standard air intake. Zero turbochargers, just pure, raw power. It rockets the car from 0 to 60 in just 3.14 seconds and tops out at a blistering 221 miles per hour. But check out this red line. This engine screams all the way up to 8,200 RPM. You know, in today's era of quiet, modern engines, revving something this high delivers just an ear-shattering, visceral racing experience right there on public streets. Section 3. Uncompromising aerodynamics and style. Let's see how all that brutal performance dictated the car's totally unmistakable exterior. The shape of the Enzo is entirely dictated by the wind, using active aerodynamics, which, by the way, was a technology actually banned in Formula One. Downforce peaks at an incredible 775 kilograms, literally pressing the car into the pavement at 300 kilometers per hour. But here's the crazy part. As you push toward top speed, the car actively adjusts its flaps to shed drag, dropping the downforce down to 585 kilograms so it can slice through the air even faster. Of course, styling driven purely by science wasn't for everybody. That flashy V-shaped hood and the bulbous windshield, highly controversial at the time. A lot of critics clearly prioritized traditional form over aerodynamic function. In fact, Bloomberg Businessweek even put the Enzo on their list of the 50 ugliest cars of the past 50 years. No way, right? They literally called it downright ugly. Section 4. The Enzo's exclusive lineage. Look, regardless of the critics, this car's massive technological leap became the absolute foundation for extreme hypercars for the next decade. It's amazing to see how this single chassis spawned a whole universe of vehicles. Starting with the Enzo in 2002, we see it morph into the Maserati MC12 in 2004, the absolute monster track-only Ferrari FXX in 2005, and even a bespoke one-off homage, the P4/5 in 2006. Let's zoom in on that Maserati MC12 for a second. This was a street-legal racing cousin sharing the Enzo's exact engine. Now, on paper, the MC12 had slightly slower straight-line acceleration and a lower top speed, but here's the fascinating part. Thanks to wider aero and stickier racing tires, the MC12 actually lapped racetracks faster than the Enzo. And we absolutely cannot ignore the Ferrari FXX. This wasn't just a car. It was a track-only data-gathering program. Ferrari took the Enzo, cranked the engine up to a massive 800 horsepower, and kept these cars exclusively for a select group of VIP clients. You might remember Formula One legend Michael Schumacher famously driving one to absolutely shatter the lap records on Top Gear. Which leaves us with a massive question to ponder as we wrap up this explainer. Today, we are firmly in an era of heavy digital assists, electric motors, and hybrid systems. So will any modern hypercar ever bridge the gap between the racetrack and the public road quite as violently, loudly, and purely as the Enzo did back in 2002? Let that sink in. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next explainer.